Okay. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Today we have a pair of Unions. This is the latest version of the Union Air Jordan 1. And this is an interesting colorway. It was received kind of, I don't know, some people, they like it because it's a Union collab. And there were others that felt like we really didn't need this pair. And I don't know if it's because they just didn't hit on them or not, but I didn't hit them on as well. They didn't drop these on sneakers, of course. They always drop these on the Union website first. And then I think like maybe another month down the road, the sneakers app will do their own thing for these. And I'll try to get a pair of them, but I will have a retail pair to compare this pair with in maybe like another week. It's not my pair personally, but I know someone that did hit from the Union website, and I'll just kind of show them side by side and see what's up. But with these, they almost got it, guys. They almost did it. Like, number one thing you can tell is the swoosh. It's not the super small swoosh like they were making it a few months back, but this is like, I'll say the medium swoosh. It's like 85% correct, and that's really, really close. But I do like the toe box on these. The toe box, the shape, everything else looks good to me. Look at that toe box. That's really, really nice. Or the mud guard, whatever you want to call it. But people are like, you know what? This isn't really the best effort from Union. I think it looks pretty good. I'm kind of pointing out the piping right there. I think the piping, that yellowish trim around the sneaker, could be a little bit more defined, like a little bit more yellow on it. I've seen some more recent pairs that's a little bit more pronounced. And I might get another pair. I might get a second pair that'll be mine, and I'll compare those to these as well. But I do have a retail pair coming for a comparison for sure. But I like the Union sneaker as a whole. I always thought they were a really dope collab, if you want to call it that. I mean, that is what it is. And if you go back on the channel, I've done several Union Jordan 1 videos. I kind of wish I never got rid of the black toes. That's kind of my favorite. But the blue ones are just as dope. It looks like we have some type of polyurethane insole. It's okay. The shoes are actually pretty comfortable. And it's interesting. I got a size 10 with these, and they actually fit like a 9.5. I don't know what's up with that, but they were a little fitting. Like I got them a little bigger. So if I would have got a 9.5, they might have been too small, and that's not good. And what's cool about the Union sneakers, you get your laces of choice. I think that's what made the first blue pair pretty cool, is the laces they were like sailed and they changed. But I think the yellow looks the best on this sneaker, and I like the way the yellow is laced up on the shoe. I couldn't really get the gray and black pair to lace all the way up. I mean, I could have, but I wanted to make sure it didn't look weird. So I didn't just pull the shoe as tight as I should have. But I do think the gold laces or the yellow laces, they do look the best. And you can tell those look a little smaller than the yellow laces. So if I were to keep these or hold on to these for a while, I'd just leave the yellow laces in both of them. But again, look at the toe box, the mud guard. That is really nice. The upper is really nice. The red on the shoe, I think that's the red it's supposed to be. I've heard people say, hey, is that red shade the correct shade for these? And I really don't know, because I don't have a retail pair in my hand to figure that out. But the swoosh, though, I was like, when I seen the swoosh, I seen the shoe before they sent it, and I was like, those look good enough for me. But for some people, that may not be good enough, because I did see another pair, or if my mind's playing tricks on me, that the swoosh is maybe a little bigger or higher placed. And I'll figure it out. Just keep watching the videos. I will figure this out. See, that doesn't look too small, but it looks a little low. The stitching around the shoe looks pretty good as well. But I will get to the bottom of this, because it's really hard to hit on Union sneakers. And right now, these things are going for like $600 or $700 in a size 10, 9.5. So I'm like, you know what? And where I get these from, they never stop making them. Like, they're going to make these. They're still making the blues. They're still making the black toes. Even though I don't see the black toes too much, I'm probably going to get another pair. And I had to pull the black light out. I'm going to get back in my black light bag too, because I haven't been doing the black light as much. There's really no excuse for it. It's just, I just stopped doing it. And plus I had a dead battery in the black light. But as you can see, I do this to see if there's any stitching lines or any leading lines that you can see on the shoe, or any stamps in the bottom of the shoe. And as you can see, there's none of that. I did see some ink on the sole right there, and that's okay, because you can't see that obviously without a black light, so no big deal there. But there's no, I'm looking for leading lines. Like, they cleaned the shoe up pretty good, Here's the last time I did a union, and those look really, really good. You see the swoosh placement is perfect, and I kind of wish I still had those. I got rid of them, but that's a really, really good pair. I made that video about a year ago, so make sure you check it out. And look at the swoosh. That swoosh is that's where it's supposed to be. And these aren't that. See, now that kind of looks a little small to me, but it's all good. And it's funny because the shoe over there on the left, the swoosh looks a lot better. Again, I don't know if my mind's playing tricks on me, but I don't know. I just don't know. And it really doesn't matter, because when you're walking around, the thing that catches people's eyes are the laces in the sneaker. They see you have a Jordan 1 on. They're not really paying attention to the swoosh. And I think these are so close, it really doesn't matter on feet. But I wish that gray lace was a little longer. I probably should have just pulled them tighter, but when you lace up that shoe, you got to be careful, because the laces change colors and they'll look kind of funny if you don't do it right. And I also think regular sail laces, or even a white lace, looks good in these too. Just regular white laces. It makes it look a little bit too much like Chicago, but like I said, I'll probably just stick with the gold laces. But that's pretty much the video, guys. Make sure you follow me on IG. That's where you can learn a little bit more about the sneakers, and then just kind of see what I have coming out a little quicker. I'm telling you now, I'll have another pair of these. I'll have the retail pair to compare with, and we'll go from there. But that's the video for tonight, guys. Peace, love, and light, and I'll catch you probably with another video tomorrow. I gotta do another pair of those foams, so we'll do those again. And peace.